Already hot out here. I've had to shed the layers. Today's Wednesday, June 5th. Traveling from Del Norte, Colorado to Pagosa Springs, Colorado. And 3 problems. My left hamstring is tight. Shit. My derailleur's acting up and has been since I put the new chainring on it. And my neck is tweaked from the way I slept on it last night. $16 for a campsite here in the Rio Grande National Forest. I think I'll pass. Just as I got down that short downhill section, it got pretty chilly and now it's raining on me. Luckily there was this old restaurant here on the side of the road that nobody's at, seeking shelter in. I don't think it's gonna last too long. "10-mile climb." Here we go. Can't get into my highest gear. Damn it. Well, I've reduced myself to walking the bike. It got pretty steep back there. Looks like I'm almost to the summit of the pass. There's a ski resort right up here on the side of that mountain. Hopefully I can gain some ground before the sun sets. I severely overestimated my ability to get over this pass today and into Pagosa Springs. It's getting so late now that I need to really start thinking about finding a camping spot. Wolf Creek Pass summit, 10,856 feet. Highest I've been on the bike. Or is it? Getting into Pagosa has become a nightmare almost. It took me a lot longer to get over Wolf Creek Pass, but now I've got this beautiful downhill. I gotta ride the brakes though, because it's too damn cold. I think I got 20 miles to go, a little over that. Pretty cool falls behind me. Stopped here to soak up the sun for a minute. That ride down the mountain was cold. Hopefully I'll be in the sun for at least another hour or so I can get into Pagosa. about 4 miles outside of Pagosa Springs. Sun's starting to set. I don't have much daylight left. Oh, there's another hill. Another beautiful day of riding. Here are the ride stats. Today is Thursday, June 6th, and we are riding from Pagosa Springs, Colorado to Durango, Colorado. Miles outside of Pagosa now, just west of there. It's been a pretty good ride so far, mostly downhill. I've had one uphill section. That was it, but I've got a headwind I got to contend with. Oh well. Real quick while I'm thinking about it, a lot of people have messaged me asking me to do a bikepacking gear list video. That video is coming in the very near future, but in the meantime, check out the description below for links to all my gear. I don't know what the temp is out here. I know it's hot. Sweating like crazy. Stopped here for a quick break. Finding this hill has been crazy. I don't think I have too much further to go, but for those of you that were following my Continental Divide Trail videos, sorry I had to get off of that. Now the goal is to get to Portland, Oregon by the end of this month for an event. What event? Well, you'll just have to stick around and find out. Been a good climb out of Pagosa. I'm almost there. Maybe you can see the sweat dripping off my nose. Almost to the top. The best part about climbing a mountain, going down the other side. I hit my goal. I've reached Durango now. Now I gotta find some Wi-Fi so I can find some place to sleep. Here's today's ride stats. Sweat on my shirt. Uphill all the way from Durango so far, first 8 miles. Good morning. Today we are headed to Portland, Oregon. I'd like to get there in 21 days, and it is 1,350 miles from where I am right now. So that means we've got to average 70 miles a day. sweating like crazy. I don't think I have to worry about icy conditions. It's hot. Gentleman behind me pulling out. Stopped at this gas station to grab a Dr. Pepper. Gotta have that sugar. But stopped and had a little conversation with me. Asked where I was camping tonight. Told him I didn't quite know yet. He's got 85 acres just 6 miles north of here that he's invited me to stay at. So go check that out. He described it, home sweet home for the night. He didn't mention there being a lock on the gate. Today's ride stats, 68.7 miles, 3,672 feet of elevation gain, and a total ride time of 8 hours, 8 minutes. I really hope I can keep a 70-mile daily average to get to Portland, but not the strongest rider, but we'll see how it goes. Today we're headed west out of Yellow Jacket, Colorado. A few things I need to accomplish today. I need to do laundry, get a shower, upload some videos for YouTube as well as Patreon. But first, coffee. We got a sign out front that says, if you take a picture, please pay $1. Oops. Not the greatest coffee, but it'll work. You hear that? Infuriating. No matter what I do, it will not get adjusted right. You can adjust it once, it'll be fine for about a day, and then it's screwing up again. Adjust it, fine. Next day, it's messed up. Ugh. Crossing over into Utah from Colorado, this marks state number 4, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and now Utah that I've ridden in. Well, not Utah just yet. About 17 miles west of here, I need to hit Monticello and then go south, or I could hit Monticello and go north. North would take me to Moab, where there's several bike shops, and you and I both know I've been having problems out of the rear derailleur. I've also got a couple friends that live there, so I'm gonna head to Moab and we're gonna hitchhike. A little tip for you if you ever want to do some hitchhiking: when you're standing on the side of the road with your thumb out, make sure that people have got a spot to pull off the highway. Starting to think this is a bad spot to hitchhike. There's not much traffic going on, so I think I'm gonna ride to Monticello, then hitchhike north to Moab. The reason I want to hitchhike is because Moab is 80 miles from where I'm at right now, and it's just after 12 o'clock, and I don't have time to ride 80 miles. Two hours later, I finally get to Monticello. Now I just got to hit 191 north, get maybe a little outside of town, stick out my thumb.
But they have to know. It's not going to go fast.
That's awesome. Tuesday, June 11th. Good morning. Trying to head out of Green River, but there's a semi-truck blocking the underpass for the access to the highway. Let's see if the cops will let me through. If not, I've got to backtrack like 3 miles to the other side of town to get back on. Yeah, there's no way to get through, so I got to backtrack 3 miles through town to get back on the highway, just to come back this way. Of course, I get all the way around town, get back to that intersection where that semi had hit the overpass, and now it's gone. Could have just waited. Guy stopped on the highway, asked if I needed water. guy you see behind me walking his bike, just passed me, he's got a flat tire, so let's see if I can help him. Well, I had to patch a tube for him, but he's good to go now. I gotta climb that. Still walking this bike up the San Juan Pass. Check out the views I get. Yeah. Finally back on two wheels. Just after I showed you I was back on two wheels, I went around a corner only to find another steep grade. Today wore me out. 32.5 miles, 6 hours 12 minutes, and 2,706 feet of elevation gain. Wore out. Need to get some food and yeah, get some rest. Later. Wednesday, June 12th, good morning. First things first, I gotta climb that hill you see behind me. Yesterday I was feeling pretty wore out. I got a lot of food in me last night as well as this morning. I'm feeling better now. We'll see how today goes. Salina is 70 miles from where I'm at right now. I'd like to get there today, but we'll see how it goes. So I take that back, 75 miles to go. See that rock poking out center screen up top? Yeah, just to the right of that is the highway. I had to climb all the way up there. Well, I believe I finally made it. I finally made it to the summit of the San Rafael Pass. There's a sign right over here that says elevation 7,270 feet. Yeah. Pretty nice view. Hopefully I am at the summit because I'm actually out of water and I still have 66 miles to get to 66 miles to get to Salina. I'm gonna have to bum some water from somebody. Well, I believe I finally made it to the San Rafael Pass. Well, at least the summit, that is. There's a sign right over here that reads elevation 7,270 feet. So hopefully I'm at the top and I've got some downhill to look forward to. Unfortunately, I'm out of water and I've still got 66 miles to get to Salina. So I'm gonna have to bum some water from somebody. Just after I showed you I was at that summit, had a pretty good downhill, only for about 3 miles though. Got to the bottom and saw a huge uphill that I had to climb once again, and I was out of water, like I told you. Was sticking my thumb out, kind of was hoping to ask somebody for water. Somebody stopped and told him I was out of water, and he said I had about another 70 miles to go to Salina with another mountain pass besides the one in San Rafael. He offered to give me a ride to Salina, and that's where I'm at now. Right now I'm at a hotel uploading some videos for YouTube as well as Patreon. So I need to go find a spot to camp as soon as these videos stop uploading, and here's today's ride stats. Later. All those tents you saw? Yeah, I got pretty curious as well. Last night I was riding around town looking for a spot to camp, and rode by the high school. One of the gentlemen outside of the high school stopped me and asked me, what I was doing because he saw the bike. Talked to him about that for a little bit, and then I asked him why all the tents were set up at the high school. Turns out they were doing a wrestling camp there, and he invited me to stay there at the high school with all the high school kids, so that was kind of fun. Today is Thursday, June 13th, headed to Delta, Utah from Salina, Utah, 70 miles, I believe about 2,000 feet of elevation gain. And in Delta, I've got a warm showers host waiting on me. Hopefully I can do the 70 miles. Let's keep going. For those of you interested in all my bikepacking gear, take a look at the description below for a complete list. First 10 miles today, nothing but an incline, but now I got downhill. Look at this. Love it. Feeling strong today. Knocked out the first 30 miles in just over 2 hours already. I got 40 more miles to go until I hit Delta here from Scipio. But I gotta climb this hill. I don't think it's too far. I think it's like a 5-mile climb, if that. Love this. Go ride your bikes, people. it's only noon. See that? The entire center strip of my tires are filled with asphalt from riding on that new road. 3 miles. I contacted Utah's Department of Transportation to see if they'll replace them for me. Find out. It'd be nice. Today was a good day, like Ice Cube said. Ride stats, 1,751 feet of elevation gain, 6 hours and 7 minutes, and distance 71.5 miles. Good day. I'm gonna go find my warm showers host. It's hot. Later. No more problems out of the rear derailleur. Stopped in a Poison Spiders while I was in Moab a few days ago. The head mechanic there took a look at it, said that the adjustment screws in the derailleur don't actually fit inside of the derailleur quite well. So he filled them with thread lock, essentially. It's a little bit different than thread lock, but essentially it's the same thing. Haven't had a problem since. So if you're ever in Moab and need some work done to your bike, Poison Spiders, go there. Excellent mechanics there. Today is Friday, June 14th, heading out of Delta. I'm going to try and make it to a place called the Border Inn, right at the Utah and Nevada border. 89 miles. Hopefully I can do it. There is one good incline I gotta climb, so hopefully we can do it. Heading west out of Delta, it's pretty well flat until that mountain pass I mentioned earlier. But I do have a headwind I've got to deal with. I did stop at a gas station on my way out of town and put some air in the tires. Now they're rock hard, so I've got a lot less rolling resistance. Hey cyclist, if you're also on warm showers and find yourself passing through Delta, Utah, look up Richard and Becky. Amazing hosts, couldn't ask for anything more. Hooray! ride your bikes, people. Beautiful out here. Just like that, we're in Nevada. We'll stay here tonight, but more out. So here's the ride stats for the day. Best day ever as far as riding goes.